as the announcer at Lloyd Noble Center congratulated the UCLA gymnastics team on its first second-place finish of the season, Bruins coach Valorie Kondos Field stared expressionless. The record-setting crowd of 10,177 in attendance roared in celebration after number 1 Oklahoma defeated number 2 UCLA 197.775 to 197.575 on Sunday. Despite earning 3 perfect tens in the meet, defending national champion UCLA fell short.
The problem, Kondos Field said, was the Bruins played it safe. We were just fighting to not give away deductions, instead of releasing ourselves to be brilliant, Kondos Field said. That's the difference between a 9.8 and a 9.95 or a 10. That difference cost UCLA its undefeated season as the Bruins earned their lowest team score since January 27.
Starting with the vault and uneven bars, the Sooners were sensational. 4 gymnasts scored 9.9 or higher on bars, 2 on vault, leaving UCLA trailing Oklahoma by .475 at the halfway point. There were no falls by the Bruins in those 2 rotations, with every bar's routine at least a 9.8, but only junior Kyla Ross scored 9.9 or higher. The Bruins' bright spot in the first 2 rotations, Ross started the meet with a perfect 10 on the uneven bars.
Then, she did it again on vault, with flawless flips, a sturdy landing and exuberant grin. It was her 4th 10 on bars this season, her 3rd on vault. It was really great just going out there and being able to go up and do what I normally do in practice, Ross said.
It was Ross' 5th consecutive meet with a 10. She ranks number 1 in the nation in the all-around and top 5 in each discipline. Her 7 perfect 10s this season are more than every other team in the nation combined.
But in her teammates, Ross saw hesitation in their handstands on the uneven bars, in their landings on vault. They had more doubts in their head than just confidence going into the events, Ross said.
I feel like we were just holding back. After the vault, junior Madison Kocian gathered the Bruins in a huddle, attempting to rally the team. Kondos Field compared her tone to a team huddle at last year's national championship.
After that, it was like, lights out, Kondos Field said, snapping her fingers. Okay, now we did the gymnastics that we were capable of doing. Ross fell just shy of a 10 on floor, with a 9.975, but 4 Bruins scored 9.9 or higher, and Katelyn Ohashi capped off the rotation with a 10.
It was her 4th perfect score on floor this season. 1 Oklahoma gymnast wobbled on the beam, and senior Carly Woodard fell off. The Sooners ended with a score of 49.200 in the 3rd rotation to UCLA's 49.675. The 2 teams were tied at 148.200. It would come down to the final rotation. ESPN, you're welcome, Kondos Field said.
Could not have asked for a better storyline going into the last event. Last year's regular season matchup between the 2 teams saw 4 straight 10s in the final rotation. Oklahoma won by a 1/10 of a point. This time, the Sooners stepped up again, with 5 scores of 9.9 or better on floor.
With the win on the line Sunday, the Bruins took no risks. They are the top-ranked team in the country on beam, but only Ohashi and junior Grace Glenn scored 9.9 or higher. At a news conference after the meet, Kondos Field shared how she had hoped to go undefeated in her final season, the one achievement that has eluded her in her 28 years as UCLA's coach.
It was a goal the Bruins set before the season started, a goal they have vocalized after several meets this year. But Kondos Field offered another point: maybe it's better that the team lost. The disappointment is a reminder not to grow complacent, as UCLA prepares for the Pac-12 Conference and NCAA championships.